The Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God. The Bible. We will go on a journey to get to know the best book in the whole world, the Bible. Books of the Bible sessions are meant for children and adults who want to gain more insight into using the Bible, God's holy word. Get your pencil and paper to write your answers to each quiz. I will read a question. You will check your answer to see how much you know. Let's recite the Old Testament. Learning the books of the Bible is helpful. You need to know how to pronounce each book in the Bible. Okay, we did this yesterday. Let's see how well we do today. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, the first 5 books of the law. Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, 12 books of history. Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, 5 books of poetry. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. 17 books of prophecy and the major prophets. And that's the Old Testament. The first game we will play is sequencing books. Number 1, get your pencil and paper ready. What book comes before Jeremiah? Write your answer. Isaiah. Number 2, what book comes after Joel? Write your answer. Amos. What book comes between 1 Samuel and First Kings? 1 Samuel on this side and 1 Kings. What book is in the middle? 2nd Samuel. Okay, let's unscramble books of the Bible. HUTR equals, what book is that? It has those letters, HUTR. Ruth. Okay, let's do the next one. The letters are ASPLMS. What book has ASPLMS? Psalms. Okay, the next one. BHOIDAA. Look in your contents at the Old Testament. Which book has these letters? BHOIDAA. I'm going to let you write the answer and then check your own answer in the contents. And the last one, UVLTSECII. I'm going to repeat them again. UVLTSECII. What book of the Bible is that? Search your contents and you will find the answer. Okay. Now we're ready for game number 2. Put books in correct order. I'm going to give you 3 books. I want you to tell me which book comes first, second, and third. Okay, we have Leviticus. Look at your contents. Leviticus, Numbers, and Exodus. Leviticus, Numbers, and Exodus. Which book comes first? Exodus, okay. Which book comes second? Leviticus. And which book comes third? Numbers. Okay, number 2, Joel, Amos, Hosea. Joel, Amos, Hosea. Which book comes first? Hosea. Which book comes second? Joel. Which book comes third? Amos. Okay, I'm going to let you do the next two by yourself. 2 Samuel, Ruth, and 1 Samuel. 2 Samuel, Ruth, and 1 Samuel. Pick which book comes first, second, and third. And the last one, number 4. Psalms, Job, Esther. Psalms, Job, Esther. Put these books in correct order. Psalms, Job, Esther. What comes first, what comes second, and what comes third. Okay, get your paper and pencil ready. We're going to do Name That Book. Name a major prophet. It begins with D. Name a major prophet. It begins with D. And remember I told you the 17 books of prophecy had the major prophets. Which one begins with the D? Daniel. Number 2, name one of the 17 books of prophecy. Remember we read from Isaiah to Malachi? Okay. Which one begins with an L? Lamentations. Okay, number 3, name one of the 12 books of history. It begins with an E. From Joshua to Esther. The 12 books of history. Which one begins with an E? Esther. Very good. Now I want you to spell each book's name. Okay, I'm going to write the letter J and 3 spaces. It has 4 letters in it. Which book am I talking about? It has 4 letters and it begins with a J. Joel. Number 2 begins with an M space CH space space space. M space CH space space space. Which book name am I talking about? Micah. Okay. Number 3, it begins with a H, A, B, space, 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 space. It has 8 letters. Begins with an H, A, B, and you have to finish off the rest. Which book am I talking about? Habakkuk. And the last one. It begins with a J, O, and it ends with an A. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Begins with a J, O, space, 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 A. Which book am I talking about? Joshua. And that is our finishing for Name That Book. See you next time.